This Atlanta area probate judge, Christina J. Peterson, got locked up for fighting cops in the ritzy Buckhead area of the city. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the infamous, yes, infamous probate judge, Christina J. Peterson out of Douglas County, Georgia, which is right in the Atlanta metro area. You're talking about in between Six Flags and Villa Rica, that area along I-20 West. This person has a long history of issues, and the most recent one was her literally fist fighting cops at a Buckhead nightclub. Now, there's a lot we got to get into. Before we get to the news clip of her fighting the cops, let's get to her prior history, shall we? You see what this headline says: infamous Georgia judge arrested in nightclub fight with cop. Now, let's go down a little bit, and you see the glamour shot, okay? You see the nice little glamour shot, the Atlanta photo shoot. Now, there's a little bit of history here, okay? So she got charged with felony obstruction of a law enforcement officer by using threats of violence, as well as simple battery of an officer. And let's get down to the history. Now, she had something of a notorious reputation in Georgia. In April, she was found guilty of systemic incompetence. Listen, how do you get found guilty of systemic incompetence? I mean, maybe they need to put Fonnie Willis up on that, and her sugar baby, Big Nathan Wade, the judge, who ain't nothing but a YSL judge. Put them all up on these same charges, systemic incompetence. But let's continue. So she was found guilty, not just accused. She was found guilty of systemic incompetence, with the Judicial Qualifications Commission voting unanimously that she be ousted from office following 30, not one, not two, but 30 counts of misconduct. The three-person panel have found she ignored courthouse rules, abused personnel, and made inappropriate posts on social media. At one point, Peterson jailed a woman who was trying to amend her marriage certificate to include the real name of her recently discovered father. The woman ended up serving 2 of the 20 days of her sentence before her husband was able to pay her fine. I mean, what kind of person is this? What kind of, this is just crazy. You know what? The thing with Atlanta, that area, it's just a bunch of people that I think are in there for like nepotism, but you bringing in the competent people, just like Fonnie Willis and the sugar baby. You couldn't at least get an experienced attorney in there. You want to have this guy get paid $700,000 so y'all able to go on trips and vacations and expensive dinners in the Atlanta area where everybody can see you while he's still married, okay? And this guy is barely able to process traffic tickets. I mean, what kind of idiot are you? But before I go any further and get any more triggered, let's get into the actual news clip here. And of course, I will link to everything in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Tonight, a Douglas County probate judge says that she was wrongfully arrested and charged in Atlanta. So this is the mugshot of Christina Peterson. Atlanta police arrested and charged her with a felony after an officer says that she hit them early this morning, and they were responding to a fight outside the Red Martini Club in Buckhead.
Let's pause for a minute. Club fights. This is a kind of thing that people are involved in who are under the age of 18. Well, 21. 23, 24, young people, young, ignorant people from the hood go to the club and fight when they get drunk. That's what they do. Or outside the club. Then they start shooting and things like this. This lady got to be 40-something years old doing this. Okay, this is ridiculous behavior. You're old enough to be a grandma. Listen, she probably is my age or older. I have cousins that's my same age that have kids in college already. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm old enough to be a grandfather. And so is she, old enough to be a grandmother. But you out here fighting outside of clubs and you're a district probate judge. What are you doing?
Peterson has since bonded out of jail. But tonight, we're learning witnesses who saw it all go down say that she was trying to help a woman in distress. 11 Alive's Angelina Salcedo live tonight in Buckhead. So, Angelina, you actually went to the judge's home today, but you were able to speak with her. Were you able to speak with her?
Ron, I was able to speak with both of her parents who say that they are just surprised by these charges, the arrest, and they know that their daughter was just trying to help. The woman at the center of this fight, recovering after getting out of the hospital tonight, she tells me police got the wrong person.
Now, let's pause right here. Why are you even out there fighting at all? You see a fight going down, you'll need to be getting involved. I'm not putting my life on the line for nobody. I'm not going to be, listen, I don't care. I'm not going to be outside of a club fighting people unless I'm a bouncer or something like that. I don't know who got a gun, who got a knife, who may try to, throw some kind of chemical on me. I'm good. I'm not going to be in a situation. I'm going to call the police. That's about it. I'm not trying to get in the middle of that. So I'm not really buying that excuse.
Beat up. Not well.
Still at the hospital.
I just got an x-ray done on my lower back because I fell. I got pushed down and I tripped over the curb. So I landed on my elbows. He punched me in my face.
Alexandria Love says an argument turned violent early Thursday morning. She says a woman's boyfriend attacked her.
So sad because no one helped. There was so many men.
Okay, so nobody want to get involved in a domestic dispute? You said a woman's boyfriend attacked you. Why? What led up to it? You telling one side of the story. Now, I'm not trying to say it's okay to beat people up. Don't get that confused. But what really happened here?
Out there. And the only person that helped was a woman.
Love says that woman is Douglas County probate judge Christina Peterson. Atlanta police responded just outside Red Martini Club around 3:15 when the fight broke out.
Only because of the way she was swinging. So in the process of her reaching back, that's how the cop got hit.
Madison Shannon Kelly is Love's friend who was also trying to get her help.
Focus is not the judge. The focus is the fact that this man attacked my friend.
They say officers never arrested the man responsible, but Judge Peterson was arrested and charged with simple battery against a police officer and a felony after an.
So they're saying it didn't arrest the man. If the man is beating a woman up and everybody can see it and there's witnesses and there's videotape, why didn't he get arrested? And why did they arrest her instead? You see what I'm saying? It looks like there's something else going on here that these people are not telling us, which would give us a lot more context as to why this woman who has a previous history of doing some weird stuff, this would explain why she got locked up.
An officer says they were struck with their closed fist.
Judge did nothing more than try to help.
They got arrested a friend.
Peterson's attorney Marvin Arrington Jr. says this video shows her arrest. They're now looking for the charges to be dropped.
All eyewitnesses will confirm the judge had nothing to do, and they let the young man who was assaulting the lady go.
Now, Angelina, I know you spoke with her attorney. Does he expect these charges to be dropped at all?
Ron, he does, and he says that the video is going to be a key piece of this in order to show that this hit to the officer was not intentional. One of those videos we actually played for you of the alleged arrest. They're also working to get videos from the clubs that you see behind me. Also, the body camera footage from the Atlanta police officers that responded. They're going to be addressing the arrest and charges tomorrow afternoon.
All right, so we're going to see what's happening with that. If there's any follow-up, I'll post it here. If it turns out that she was just trying to be a good Samaritan and she got locked up for no reason, and this big crazy man that was throwing this woman around on camera in front of witnesses, in front of the police, did not get arrested, and then now you got arrested after they find them. I mean, look, at the end of the day, as I close, I think the police understand what happened here. Could there have been a mistake? Could she be some kind of valiant superhero, rescue ranger type person? That's possible. Yes, I'm not going to just sit here and say that nothing is possible, but I doubt it. This person has a weird history. That she has a reputation. I think what happened here is that there was a ruckus and she got in the middle of it and she got arrested after she punched the cop with a closed fist. Punching the cop, like just randomly flailing your arms, does not equal punching somebody with a closed fist. That's not how that works. You don't punch somebody dead in their mouth, in the jaw region with a closed fist when you just flailing your arms. That's not how that works at all. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on the whole situation? Do you think that this was the judge acting the fool, fighting the cop? Do you think she was being a good Samaritan, trying to protect some random person whose attacker, the alleged attacker, wasn't even arrested? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I think this lady just had some issues. Too old to be doing this. Why are you even out there at that time of the night trying to fight? Were you drinking at all? What was the previous things that were happening before the videotape start rolling, before the body camera start rolling? Like, I want to know the whole thing. Did you know this woman? Did you know the man? Can we get a little bit more detail? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.